Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports' presentation of high school softball. Tonight in this matchup, the Conotton Valley Rockets host the Dover Tornadoes. Tonight's game is presented by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Wayne Door, Wood Electric, Wendy's, Unified Insulation, and McInturf Realty. Now let's head to the field with Big Z Sports.
A beautiful spring day in Bowerston, and Big Z Sports is bringing you some softball action as the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets play host to the Dover Crimson Lady Tornadoes, as it will be Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications bringing you today's presentation. You're locked into the Wood Electric pregame show. Nick McWilliams joined by Chris Kail. Chris, we haven't done a game together in a while. Don't you laugh at me.
It's been a little minute.
It has been. But what a great matchup that we've got here between Conotton Valley and Dover. You know, this is going to be a great matchup for both these teams right before tournament time. You know, you're going to learn a lot about the team that you're going to be presenting into the tournament because you're getting two extremely quality pitchers in this matchup.
Yeah, there is absolutely no doubt that this will be a good one here this afternoon. Listen, you got the OVAC champion 4 times running, Conotton Valley Lady Rockets, who Macy Baker is a monster in the circle. Maddie Kelly does a great job as well. You know, when you look at Maddie Kelly, only a sophomore, but she bats .387. Braxton Nielsen, .393. Macy Baker, a .507 average at the plate, leads the team. She's got a 1.275 ERA in 14 games. She can bring it in the circle, and the defense plays well behind her. Conotton Valley is definitely going to give these Dover Lady Tornadoes a run this afternoon. And, of course, you know, when you flip it over and look at the Dover Lady Tornadoes, Kara Lint has been pitching really well. Lint, only a sophomore, 77 innings, a .45 ERA, 162.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah, a little bit. 162 strikeouts to only 14 walks. Then you go to the plate. Not only does Jenna Malk do it in the circle with a .39 ERA in 71 innings pitched and 117 strikeouts, but the sophomore does it. .471 at the plate, 10 home runs, 7 doubles, 26 RBIs, 34 runs scored, and she leads the team with 10 steals. What more does the pair of sophomores What do they not do for this team?
There's not a whole lot of anything that they don't do. I think that's a double negative. I don't know if we can do that or not.
I mean, we can because it's us, and we do what we want.
Well, of course, we are just on the cusp of 5 o'clock, but we had to have this start delayed a little bit of bus trouble for the Dover team, but that's no problem. They got it figured out. We're going to go ahead and step aside for the first time in our Wood Electric pregame show. You're going to be hearing from head coach Hannah Duff for Dover. That's going to be on the way. Stick around and be sure to subscribe to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel and catch all the spring action in Z Country. We're coming back after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Are you neglecting your building's fifth wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Back to Bowerston and the Wood Electric pregame show as we are getting set for Conotton Valley playing host to Dover. Some softball action here on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. We're going to go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. It's head coach Hannah Duff for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Coach, obviously a great season so far for your Dover team. Interesting matchup here with Conotton Valley. Good kind of tournament test.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to see some good pitching before tournaments. They're a good hitting team, so it should be a good game.
And just kind of looking at your season thus far, how would you grade how everything has been going for the Tornadoes?
They're doing great. Our hitting, our pitching, our defense, all of it, I am very pleased. This is a great start to hopefully a long coaching career.
And Coach, one of the luxuries that Dover has, not that every team has, is the fact that you got two really, really good pitchers that you can put out there. Tell me a little bit about how that's kind of helped so far this season.
It's just good knowing that whoever you're going to put out there, they're going to get the job done. Also knowing coming into tournaments, we can kind of switch it up, that we might see a team again and they don't know who we're going to go with. And that we're confident in each one of them.
And speaking of who are you going to be going with, who is going to be in the circle today for Dover?
Carolyn is going to start.
And whenever you mentioned about going against that good pitching that Conotton Valley presents, what were you guys talking about in terms of run production? What was going to be the biggest goal here?
Aggressive base running, but just getting out front of the ball and creating nice line drives.
And finally for you, Coach, outside of all of that, we know.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
That Dover has, not that every team has, is the fact that you got two really, really good pitchers that you can put out there. Tell me a little bit about how that's kind of helped so far this season.
It's just good knowing that whoever you're going to put out there, they're going to get the job done. also knowing coming into tournaments, like we can kind of switch it up, that we might see a team again and they don't know who we're going to go with, and that we're confident in each one of them.
And speaking of who are you going to be going with, who is going to be in the circle today for Dover?
Carolyn is going to start.
And whenever you mentioned about going against that good pitching that Conotton Valley presents, what were you guys talking about in terms of run production? What was going to be the biggest goal here?
Aggressive base running, but just getting out front of the ball and creating nice line drives.
And finally, for you, Coach, outside of all of that, we know how important defense and not making those mental errors is going to be in a game like this. So what have you talked about to try to keep the players focused?
We've been getting a lot of reps defensively. We just make sure that they're paying attention every time, every pitch, and they know what they're doing with the ball when they get it.
Just the last question for you here. This one might be a little bit more of on the joking side, but thankfully you guys got here. A little bit of bus trouble?
Yes, there was some bus trouble, but luckily our bus driver got back to the school and got a bus pretty quickly, so I can't complain. We might be a little bit late start time, but I don't think it's going to be too bad.
All right, well, good stuff. Thank you so much for your time, Coach. That was head coach for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, Hannah Duff, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stick around because we got head coach Jeremy Bleininger for Conotton Valley coming up after this.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our School to Work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Back into your Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston as we got high school softball on the way. Conotton Valley plays host to Dover. We're going to go along the base pass with the coach, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. And it's head coach Jeremy Bleininger for the Conotton Valley Rockets. And coach, very excited to be back out here for this matchup. Kind of an interesting one, you guys taking on the Lady Tornadoes, not one we would necessarily always think of, but this is a good test for tournament time.
Absolutely. I had the chance to get them on our schedule this year. The pitching and the whole team, batting, all aspects of their team is something we want to see going into tournaments.
And a little interesting aspect here, game getting delayed just a little bit, but some unfortunate bus problems for Dover. I'm sure that you guys aren't worried about that. Your girls seem loose and ready to go.
Oh, yeah, they're here. We've gone through our progressions of everything that we do, so it's just a delay, that's all.
And, Coach, tell me a little bit about, the season to this point. You guys have had a lot of really good success dealing with a bit of that injury bug, but unfortunately that's kind of what happens this time of year.
Yeah, I mean, we've played well for the most part. I mean, a couple of tough losses to Strasburg. I mean, we had a pretty close game against Dover the first time we played them on a pickup game. And, Steubenville, Big Red, they've got a pretty good program, and, those are our 4 losses on the season, so...
And coming out on the mound for you guys tonight, with Macy Baker, we know that she can really just take a game over on the mound. That has to help out a lot with you guys. But the key here is probably going to be generating offense. So what have you guys been talking about going up against some really good pitching from Dover?
The biggest thing is hands fast through the zone, make contact with the ball, and leave everything up high. They like the high stuff, so we got to leave them alone and make our zone.
Just a little bit more of a funny one here to end out on everything. We know how much the benefit is of having the turf because you guys can get the games in if the field's a little bit wet. A little bit hotter out here, though, today than you guys might be used to.
It's pretty warm on the turf, especially out in the outfield, but, the girls are getting used to it, so it'll be all right.
Well, thank you for your time, Coach. Good luck to the Rockets.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Head coach Jeremy Bleininger for the Conotton Valley Rockets, brought to you by the Cush Financial Group. Stick around because we've got your starting lineups and the first pitch on the way from Bowerston.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
It is the Wood Electric pregame show live from Bowerston as Conotton Valley is playing host to Dover in a softball showdown. I've been so used to lately, Chris, saying IVC softball showdown. Not quite this time around.
No, not quite. Try OVAC and soon to be OCC.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of C's and O's. That's just
there
what
is
we,
a lot
that's
of
just
O's
what we
and
can
C's.
say.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, both the teams, they've had their meeting with the umpires out there on the field, and you see Conotton Valley now making their way out of their dugout. And we are going to get things underway, and I will have you start, Chris, with the starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's for the Dover Lady Tornadoes.
The Wendy's starting lineups for the Dover Lady Crimson Tornadoes. Leading off, Jenna Malk, the center fielder. She wears number 4. She is a sophomore, bats .471, 10 home runs, 7 doubles, 26 RBIs, 11 walks, 34 runs. Number 1, Olivia McHugh will bat second. She's the third baseman. She is a freshman. Bats .369, 2 home runs, a triple, 3 doubles, 16 RBIs. Number 8, Lainey Kohler, the shortstop. She bats in the third spot. Lainey is a senior, .382 average, 2 home runs, 3 doubles, 12 RBIs, and 16 steals to lead the Dover Lady Tornadoes. Batting cleanup, number 2, Charlie Reese, the right fielder. Charlie Reese is a junior, .359 average, 1 home run, 2 triples, 8 doubles, 23 RBIs. Avery Contini plays first. She bats in the 5 hole. Avery Contini is a junior, a .167 average, 1 RBI, and 5 runs batted in. Number 9, Maddie Bannum, the catcher. She bats in the 6th spot. Maddie Bannum is a sophomore, .290 average, a triple, and 4 doubles. Sarah Clark, number 7, plays second base. Number 17, Kara Lint, is the pitcher. And number 5, Madeline Faulkner will round out the order, the left fielder for the Dover Lady Tornadoes.
Thank you for that, Chris. And we will get to your starting lineups brought to you by Wendy's for Conotton Valley when they come up to the plate here in the home half of the first inning. But for now, we are going to be getting underway as Malk will step in for Dover. On the mound, the ace for Conotton Valley, kind of one of their aces in Macy Baker. Yeah. So far this year, she has been dominant. Can she keep that going against the Crimson Lady Tornadoes? As there's a hot shot past the hot corner for Malk. She's going to have a leadoff double as she looks down the left field line. Coach Duff sent her to 3. Here comes the cutoff. The throw's not in time, and it's a leadoff double, or leadoff triple rather, for Malk.
I would say let's start things off. First pitch, and Jenna Malk just laced that to left field.
My goodness, and that's one way to get your team fired up to start things off as Malk does so in dramatic fashion. Up next, it is Olivia McHugh, the third baseman. Prime RBI opportunity early in this game.
Yeah.
As Baker delivers, there's a pop-up on the bunt, and the catcher goes back and makes the grab, and a good heads-up play behind the plate by Delilah Williams.
Yeah, Delilah Williams has been doing it at the plate and behind the plate all season for Conotton Valley. That's a big out right there to get the freshman.
With the mask on, too. She got back there and reacted quickly.
I don't need to pull that off. I got it.
Lainey Kohler, the shortstop for Dover, will now stand in. Corners stay crashed for Conotton Valley on defense. Baker's first delivery, and Kohler a day late and $1 short on the swing.
Shoof. That shows the gas right there out of number 7 in the circle.
Baker getting the call from Coach Bleininger for the Rockets dugout. She'll toe the rubber, rocks and deals. Just a tad high on Kohler for ball one.
Nice to see Chloe Stuber over there also, one of the assistants, former player for Jeremy Bleininger.
Former multiple-time McIntyre Player of the Game for Big Z Sports as well.
Yep. Chloe's a good ball player.
Baker's 1-1 delivery was a bunt attempt by Kohler, who couldn't get it down. She fouls it off of the screen. Now she's at 1-2.
Yeah, Kohler's had a really nice season for a nice senior season. 382 average, 3 doubles, 12 RBIs. Again, leads the team in steals. She does a little bit of everything. Really good fielder, fielding shortstop as well.
Baker's ready. Her 1-2 is swung on. There's a little tapper to the mound. Going home with it is Baker, and out at home is going to be Malk, as she couldn't slide around the tag. Good job by Williams, not giving her a lane either.
So Lania Kohler does her job, gets the ball on the ground, and maybe a little bit of base running error there by Jenna Malk. Absolutely, Baker was coming home on that one. Malk's retired.
So now it'll be the power spot. Charlie Reese, the right fielder for Dover. Baker's first delivery is right past Reese for strike one. There is always something to be said about aggressive base running, and that's something Coach Duff told us about in the pregame, that they were going to be trying to do that to produce runs. That might be one, though, that they look back on and say, boy, we probably should have held her, as the next delivery from Baker's too high. There goes the runner. Nice throw down by Williams, but it's not going to be in time. It is a stolen base for Kohler.
Listen, when you've got wheels like Lainey Kohler, you're not going to get thrown out by too many kids. And look, Delilah Williams has got a cannon, but Laney's got some wheels.
Well, Baker not worrying about that runner on base right now with the 2 gone. Her 1-1 delivery swung on and missed. Reese couldn't catch up to the heater again.
That is the 17th stolen base for Laney.
Not bad.
Pretty good in limited games with the weather, but, man, it's warm out here today. Beautiful week this week for softball and baseball to get some of these games in.
Little hot on the turf, though,
yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
Baker's 1-2 is right down Broadway, actually on the outside corner, and a big out number 3. As Dover will strand 1, no score. We move on to the home half of the first. Conotton Valley at the plate after this.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Welcome back into some high school softball action. Dover's in town to take on Conotton Valley. It's time for your starting lineups with the Conotton Valley Rockets, brought to you by Wendy's. Chris Kail, you got those?
Yeah, the pitcher, Macy Baker, she'll lead off. She wears number 7. She is a senior, 5.07 average. Again, a 1.275 ERA in 14 games in the circle. Number 9, Braxton Nielsen, plays shortstop. She bats second. Braxton is a junior, 393 average. Maddie Kelly in the 3 spot. She wears number 10, center fielder. Maddie Kelly is a sophomore, 387 average. Batting cleanup, number 12, Delilah Williams. She is the catcher. She is a sophomore, 250 average on the year. Number 15, Delaney Peters, the right fielder, senior, averaging 250 on the year. Rounding it out, Kate Liggett is the DP. She bats for Lily Booth, who plays in left. Miley Gallagher wears number 4. She plays first. Tiffany Donato at third. Ariana Spano at second base will round out your lineup for Conotton Valley.
Those are your starting lineups, brought to you by Wendy's, and we neglected it in the first inning, so we'll tell you about it now, as Lint's first offering is going to be a ball too low. Your first pitch brought to you by Buckeye Career Center.
You got it.
So Baker ahead 1-0 in the count. Lint, another one of those flamethrowers. We expected this to be a pitching battle coming into this game.
Yeah, Lint can get it done too. Some of her numbers as fouling it off was Baker, but 77 innings pitched, a .45 ERA, 162 strikeouts, only 14 walks. Kara Lint, did we mention that her and Malk are only sophomores? Did we mention that?
I think we did.
Okay.
You want to do the averages there on the 77 innings pitched and the 160
No, I don't
strikeouts?
Listen, Coach Hannah Duff did it for us, but I just didn't write it down.
Popped up and foul over the Conotton Valley dugout, so Baker falls behind at 1-2.
And think about Macy Baker was one of those kids that came in as a freshman and a sophomore like these two did for Dover, and look at the numbers and career she's had.
Well, she's batting over 500 right now this season.
What a ball player. Just a special kid.
Lint's next offering, she tried to get her to chase with the rise, but couldn't do it. The count draws even at 2-2.
Macy Baker's one of those kids that's going to go down in Conotton Valley history as possibly
one of the better ones ever.
One of the best softball players ever to come through this school.
Lint has to tie one of the laces on her glove, gets ready. And on the 2-2. Baker puts it into play, popped up, middle infield. Defenders converging, shortstop finally calls off and will make the play is Kohler for out number 1.
That got a little sketchy. You didn't know if Kohler or Klar was going to take that, and Laney ended up saying, hey, I'm the senior, you're the junior, I'll take charge of this one and put out.
In the softball, baseball hierarchy, I mean, that is center field, that is shortstop's play all day long.
Sure it is.
But actually, it's just whoever's going to make the play. That's what you want.
Absolutely, especially if you're Kara.
Braxton Nielsen will stand in. She'll round a bunt, and for her first offering, she can't make contact at strike 1.
Yeah, and Braxton Nielsen has really had a nice season as well. .393 average for the junior shortstop.
Lint ready again. Her 0-1 is cut on, and it is going to be a little dribbler to Lint. She'll make the play on to first for out number 2.
Braxton Nielsen got some wheels too, don't she?
That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, but it's a quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Standing at the plate, another power threat for the Rockets, it's Maddie Kelly.
Maddie Kelly, the center fielder, sophomore, .387 average. Another one of it seems like sophomores is just taking over.
Well, look what that means for the future of that program, too.
Yeah.
Lent's first offering is going to be there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, Jeremy and Tracy have built a powerhouse out here at Conotton Valley. I mean, they've just continued with the tradition. And, of course, they've got a few seniors, Macy Baker, Tiffany Donato, Delaney Peters, Alexis Booth, and Mariah Donato. But they're loaded for bear with the sophomores and juniors and a couple freshmen sprinkled in.
Lint busted Kelly's hands on the inside. She couldn't catch up to it. She slips behind 0-2.
And Maddie doing a good job in the circle, too. Her and Macy, just a good 1-2 combo. You got to have that good second pitcher, right?
It will be Kelly who fouls it off the screen to stay alive at 0-2. Just kind of reached out there and poked it to fight it away. That's not the pitch she wanted. I think she was looking for low and in again.
When you look at softball, obviously you can pitch girls in back-to-back games, multiple games. You can pitch them 4 or 5 days in a row if you want, just because of the arm angle. But ideally you don't want to do that because hitters end up getting used to that speed.
Swung on and missed. And it's 3 up, 3 down as Lint goes through the first 3 with no problem. We move on to the top of the second from Bowerston. No score on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
Top of the second inning, Dover at the plate. Coming up, it will be 5-6-7 due up for the Lady Tornadoes. It will be Avery Contini, the first baseman, to lead things off. Baker back in the circle for Conotton Valley. I'm sure she's hoping for kind of a carbon copy of that first inning she had, minus the triple that was the leadoff for Malk. Baker's first delivery is going to be just a bit too high to Contini, ball 1.
Junior, 167 average, 1 RBI, 5 runs scored. Does a lot of pinch running. Avery Contini does a little bit of everything for this team. Not a ton of at-bats, but you know what? What better spot than to get some at-bats against quality pitching, quality team right before the tournament, and I think Jeremy Bleining are doing the same thing. It's what you want to do. Give kids multiple looks because you may need them in a deep tournament run.
Contini has herself up 2-0 as the next offering from Baker was low and outside. This one is going to be right at the letters for strike 1. Baker gets the call. She'll toe the rubber for the 2-1. Next one was high, and Contini kind of went with a half-hearted swing as she got caught in between by the riser or the high heat.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a little bit of a rise. And listen, you got to leave those upstairs. And again, it doesn't matter what happens in this at bat. It's a quality at bat for Avery Contini.
Baker's 2-2's cut on and missed. Strike 3, as that's the second straight punch out, in fact, for Baker. As coming up to the plate now will be Maddie Bantam, the catcher for the Tornadoes.
Both teams kind of on win streaks right now, I should say. Dover's won multiple games in a row as well as Conotton Valley.
It's the opposite of the winless.
Yeah, right. I don't know why I said was going with that, but
Baker's first delivery there off the glove of Williams. It'll be ball 1. It might have been a bit touch outside. That'll drive you nuts as a catcher, too. If it comes off your glove and you think it was in the zone, you're like, I can't even sell it now.
You could tell she was not really happy with herself when that went off the glove, and I get it.
Baker's next offering is going to catch the outside corner, strike 1, and that's a location that Baker's going to want to live in.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. If she can hit that spot, she's going to be successful this afternoon. And, I mean, both pitchers, that's where you're wanting to live, is on those corners.
Next delivery is going to be too low, maybe a touch outside. 2-1 will be your count.
Maddie Bantam thought about that. Did you see the little knee bend there?
Just a little bit of late tailing action.
Yeah.
Baker's 2-1 offering swung on and missed, and Bantam couldn't catch up to it. Absolute. What's that say? No changeup, no curveball, just straight gas right now from Baker.
Straight gas. You got it. 290 average on the season, a triple, 4 doubles, 5 RBIs for Maddie Bantam.
2-2 swung on and missed, and it's a drop strike 3, but Williams delivers it on to first, no problem. That's now 3 straight punch-outs for Baker. Sarah Clark, the second baseman, will now stand in.
If you didn't think this was going to be a good one when you tuned in, you probably think that way now. This will be a pitcher's duel. Runs will be at a premium. Well, and they're going to be important.
And the limited defensive opportunities you might get will be absolutely at a premium as well. Baker delivers, and it is going to be a strike to Clark, who had a little bit of a smile on her face as I think she started trying to run up in the box and think about taking a hack at it, but held back.
The juniors had a really good year at second base. 282, 8 RBIs, a double, 2 walks, 12 runs scored on the season. Really solid second baseman.
Swung on and missed. Clark can't catch up to it. Baker's ahead 0-2. I think it's too early in the game for it, but I'm just waiting for whenever a big bend or a changeup is coming out from Baker. It's just
we
been
haven't
all
seen
fastballs.
it yet. Yeah, we haven't seen much off speed. Little rise, little screw, straight fastballs, but yeah,
just a bit too low, probably outside. Good location for a waste. It's 1-2.
You're gonna see a backhand here in a minute. She might not pull the string till we get back to the top of the order.
That's like the third time through the order.
You're going to want to try and full number 4 at the top of the order, that's for sure.
Baker delivers too far outside again, and Clark has battled back to draw it even at 2-2.
Good eye there for 7 in the box. The other 7 looking to make that perfect pitch and get her 4th punch out.
Ooh, the breeze has returned, thankfully.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
2-2. Swung on and missed. Climbing the ladder was Baker. She's now sat down 4 straight Dover batters. We move on to the bottom of the second. Still no score from Bowerston.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters, and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Keim Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarchonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
It is 4-5-6 who are due up for Conotton Valley, home half of the second. No score from Bowerston. Absolutely gorgeous day. Nice crowd on hand here for a great softball showdown. Dover in town. This is a matchup, Chris, that you wouldn't necessarily think of with Conotton Valley taking on Dover, but it's going to live up to its billing. It already has so far.
I mean, let's be honest. If it was football or if it was even probably
basketball,
probably not how that works, right? But in softball, yeah. Conotton Valley, one of those teams that you look at as kind of a powerhouse in these parts, just like Strasburg. Philly plays Strasburg every year, and Dover scrimmages Strasburg. So, yeah, those two teams, man, I'll tell you what, they might be small schools as far as number-wise. They're not when it comes to talent-wise on a softball field.
Lint gets ahead 0-1 as it's Delilah Williams to stand in, the catcher for the Rockets, in her first plate appearance.
She got a nice reach, too. Not just a good catcher, but she's got a nice reach as she swung at that one and missed. You can just tell, she can get that bat over the plate and catch some of those ones on the outside corners.
Lint working quickly ahead 0-2. Show rock and deal. Too high, good hold off by Williams. Lint still ahead at the 1-2 count.
Sitting back down, are you?
Well, I am. The only problem is this seat is rather hot now after sitting out in the sun.
How's the ankle, too, by the way?
Williams fouls it back off the screen. It just click-clacks every now and again.
Is it as sore as what it was?
In the morning when I get out of bed.
And it will be for the next 50 years.
Yeah.
You'll wake up and go, man, I remember that time I did that. Yeah.
I think that was
when I was dumb and rode a four-wheeler and shouldn't have.
No. Lint goes off speed and Williams fights it off. No, that was the first time I messed it up. I shouldn't be playing basketball.
Well, it was right, but it was still, it stems from the four-wheeler. By the way, I hear that there's a cow that could be called four-wheeler or bumper.
Or bumper, yes.
Yeah.
Could be bumper.
Could be bumper. I like that.
Everybody listening's thinking, what in the world are you talking about? Williams swings and misses as Lint goes up the ladder and gets her second punch out.
Well, I can tell you that you can go ahead and put him on my chopping block because I'll have his bumper for dinner here in about 6 or 8 months.
There you go. Up next is Delaney Peters, the right fielder for the Rockets, another lefty in this Conotton Valley lineup. Lint's first offering is going to catch the zone for strike one.
I definitely think that Peters held up there, but I think the location
of Lint's pitch on the outside
was just
corner.
Good. Yeah, it was right at the letters.
Lint's next delivery off speed, and that one's poked down the first baseline. It's going to go foul into the Dover dugout as Peters was out in front, tried to hold the hands back, and just got the end of the bat on it.
And by the way, a shout-out to you and your family and everybody. I mean, that's why, I buy meat off of you guys. Is buying local. If you heard your news story today about the Walmart deal, that's why I know I can go down to my freezer and my stuff is fresh and good to go. I know where it came from, and I know it ain't got no bad stuff in it.
No bad stuff.
That's bad stuff.
That's a good marketing ploy. No bad stuff.
No bad stuff. All good stuff.
Lint's next offering was too high, maybe a bit outside. Good location for a waste, but Peters wasn't buying. Lint's offering is going to be just a bit off the edge of the plate again. Count draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that one a little bit more in the right-handed batter's box there than the last couple.
You saw behind the plate trying to frame it and pull it back in was Banham. Lint ready, her next offering. Swung on and missed. She went low.
That's three.
She got Peters with her third straight punch-out.
So both pitchers working off of strikeout streaks right now.
It's what we call a pitcher's duel for sure, as it's the DP and now Kate Liggett.
Did you think any way else? We sure didn't. Hopefully you watching at home didn't think that way either.
Lint's first offering is going to be right past Liggett for strike one. Both these pitchers right now, we've seen Lint mix in a little bit more of the off speed, but their fastballs and rise balls are just almost untouchable right now. This next offering swung on and missed as Liggett tried to get out in front of it.
Yeah, Liggett DPing for Lily Booth, who is the flex playing left field for the Conotton Valley Rockets. Liggett, a sophomore.
Too high as Liggett kept the hands back.
See the theme here for sophomore.
Sophomore.
Is it sophomore or sophomore? Sophomore.
That's above our pay grade to figure that out. The 1-2. Swung on and missed, and now that's 4 straight punch-outs for Lint. Yep. How's the old song go? Anything you can do, I can do better. As we move on now to the third inning, Conotton Valley hitless in that half inning. We'll be back after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
8-9-1 due up for Dover. As we start off the third inning, still no score, just one hit in the ball game split between these two teams. And a lot of punch-outs by the girls in the circle.
Jeez, Pete. We said it early on, runs are going to be at a premium here today, and going to be all important. Base running is going to be huge, and just ball first if you're on the defensive side.
Baker's first offering to Lint is a ball. It's pitcher versus pitcher, and I got to say for Kara Lint on the mound, also at the plate, some nice Bruce Bolts, purple Bruce Bolts she's rocking.
Yep.
Next offering from Baker is going to be just a tad high for ball number 2.
Notice when she stepped in, too, the sleeves went tucked under, you know. She got to expose the guns a little bit. Yeah. Listen, her and Macy are putting on a gun show right now.
A clinic.
You show them off, girl.
Baker's 2-0 is going to be on the outside corner for strike 1.
I mean, that's almost unhittable when you look at it. Just froze Carolyn.
I'm trying to go back to my days playing baseball and trying to track it. I wouldn't want to try to hit that. No. 2-1, swung on and missed. Baker battles back and draws it even at 2-2.
I mean, look, you can say what you want about a 100-mile-an-hour pitch from baseball.
Oh, it's close enough.
Go ahead and stand up there and let Macy Baker throw 70 at your ear hole. See what happens.
Baker's 2-2, swung on and missed. And now that's 5 straight Ks for Baker.
5 straight.
Madeline Faulkner, the left fielder, will now stand in for Dover.
Yeah, the 9th batter, Madeline Faulkner, came up this year. She's done a really good job, the junior, and she stepped in and made home out in left field. .212 average, 4 RBIs, 8 walks for the junior.
Baker's first offering to her is a strike on the outside corner.
And by the way, a shout out to everybody out here at Conotton Valley. Just beautiful facility.
Oh, absolutely
from
beautiful.
Top to bottom. You pull up there in the parking lot. You got nice concrete walkways to get you down here. They got the bleachers. They even got the stadium bleachers right behind the plate.
Just a gorgeous
first class
facility
out here. They've just done a great job. And shout out to Eddie. We saw him earlier. And
Athletic Director Eddie Marsh.
Yep. And also Bill Love. And Yeah, they just do a great job out here. So
Faulkner was behind the rise. It's 1-2. Sorry, Chris, I cut
no,
you off there.
no. It's just they do a great job with what they have out here. Just incredible. And they love when Big Z Sports comes out here too. So
Baker's 1-2 is going to be a strike on the outside corner. 6 straight punch-outs. First one looking that Baker has racked up today. We go back to the top of the lineup now for Dover. And representing the lone hit of the game, it's Malk back at the plate.
The only hit for either team is off the bat of Jenna Malk. 1-for-1 with that lead-off triple, and they stranded her down there. That run was at a premium. Jenna got caught a little bit between home and third on a little dribbler back to the pitcher, Macy Baker, and Williams made a great tag.
Baker's first offering, low outside corner, first strike number 1. And that's the location where Baker's going to want to live, but realistically, I think that might be the location where Malk took it for a ride down the left field line.
And look, you look at Jenna Malk, and she's just a
it's hard to find where to
softball player.
It's hard where to find where to pitch her, as the next one's going to be outside, just a hair. It'll be out 1-1.
Great stance, great swing, great stride, great arm strength, great vision, leg power. I mean, Jenna Malk kind of has it all.
Baker's 1-1. Lost the handle on that one as it'll bounce off the glove of Williams. Malk gets ahead in a good hitter's count at 2-1.
Did we mention she's only a sophomore?
I think we did.
Okay, sorry.
Also, you got to love, because for Baker on the mound for Conotton Valley, you see your pitcher sometimes, you see oftentimes in softball how good of a hitter they are. Baker's still rocking the rip in the pants, I'm assuming, from a hard slide at some point.
Yeah, I like
2-1.
that. Maybe she got cleated and it tore those up. I don't know.
Next one was in the dirt, so it's now 3-1.
Well, it's nice to know that she has green sliding shorts on anyway.
It's probably it's good luck pants. She doesn't want to get rid of them.
Listen, I wouldn't change them. I don't blame her.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed, and she blew it right by Malk that time. We got a payoff pitch upcoming.
Wow. Straight butter on that one. Goodness gracious.
We harken back to you want to try to hit that?
Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm good standing right here watching these young ladies.
Full count. Just a bit too high, and Malk is able to work out a walk.
Just a fuzz outside.
So she will be a 2-out base runner for Dover. Up next, McHugh standing at the plate. She popped out to the pitcher her first time up.
First walk issued by either pitcher so far through almost through 2.
There goes Malk. She's running. Williams' throwdown's not in time, and it's the second stolen base for Dover this game.
2.5. I was getting ready to say, but I didn't want to cut you off there. Yeah, second stolen base.
2 2/3, you mean?
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I meant almost 2.5, but.
Oh, Christopher.
It is what it is.
Anything with math we don't ask Chris too much about.
No. No. Yeah, it'd be 2 2/3 for, whatever.
That one, hard shot, left side, off the glove of the left fielder, and Malk's going to come around to score the game's first run. Here comes McHugh. She rounds second on a wide turn, but she'll hold up there. It's an RBI double for the third baseman for the Tornadoes, and Dover leads.
We giving her the double?
Of course we are.
Okay, we are.
I don't know why I said of course we are, but yes.
So the RBI double for Olivia McHugh. The freshman continues to come through. Her 4th double on the year and her 17th RBI.
Lainey Kohler will stand in. She grounded into that fielder's choice with the out at home in the first inning. She saw ball 1. It was low and away. Next delivery from Baker. Won't quite catch the zone. It's a 2-0 count now to Kohler, the shortstop for Dover. Baker goes off speed, back up the middle, past the shortstop, and it's an RBI single. As here comes the throw from Kelly. It's not going to be in time. Cut off by Baker. Throw down to second, not in time. Kohler advances, and now Dover's up 2-0.
Yeah, Olivia McHugh with the big RBI earlier at bat. Now she scores off of Lainey Kohler's bat Kohler, of course, fielder's choice back in the first inning and stole a base, and now she's got herself an RBI single.
Single for Kohler does advance on the throw. Charlie Reese stands back in. She struck out her first time up. Baker's first offering swung on and missed. Reese was under it. Perfect seeing eye single. You saw the diving attempt out there at short by Nielsen, but couldn't have placed that ball any better.
No, I mean, just, that's a senior leader there for Dover that is absolutely going to put the ball in play anytime that she can, and, she does a great job of it, and it was right up the middle, right where it needed to be.
The foul ball back over the screen. Adam Sawecki standing back there. I thought he was tall enough to grab that one, but it went over his head.
He's too busy back there brown-nosing. You see what he's doing.
An 0-2 count upcoming to Reese. Just misses the zone. Going to call it outside.
Yeah, back to the Kohler deal. I've been watching, Lainey Kohler's dad teach her how to position softballs since she was about knee-high. So,
knee-high to a grasshopper?
Yeah, knee-high to a grasshopper, yeah. Yeah, a lot of work.
Baker's 1-2. Swung on, popped up, right side, trailing away towards the Dover dugout, and it'll go over top. We'll do it again at 1-2.
Into the nice seats over there down the left field line at the baseball field.
I'm trying to think how many facilities actually have the stadium seating.
I don't know of many. I mean, that's awesome. Those are awesome. You want to buy a reserve seat for a softball or a baseball game? Those are reserve seats that I would buy.
Just misses the outside corner again, and it's 2-2.
Those are going to frustrate you if you're Macy Baker, not getting those ones really close to painting that corner.
Now with 2-2. On the outside corner, strike 3 looking for Reese as Conotton Valley gets out of the inning, but Dover plates 2. Tornadoes lead by 2 as we move on to the bottom of the third from Bowerston.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Bottom of the order, due up at the plate for Conotton Valley as Dover plates 2 and strikes first from Bowerston. You're locked into high school softball play-by-play action on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. Go ahead and give us a like and, subscribe to our channel. You get notified every single time we go live.
And it's free. I mean, what more do you want than that? It's free.
Well, one of the people that you can say thank you to it for being free is the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Today's presenting sponsor of this showdown.
Absolutely.
As they have been all season long.
Yep. 7-8-9 for Conotton Valley here against Kara Lint.
So Lint is ready. She'll offer, and her first one is right past Miley Gallagher, who stands in for the first time today, the first baseman for the Rockets.
That one had some tail going towards the inner part of the plate there. Really nice.
Next offering from Lint is going to be just a bit low for ball 1. As it currently stands, Lint on the mound is working with 4 strikeouts. She has retired every single batter she's faced. She slips behind 2-1 to Gallagher, and that's not something we've said a whole lot with Lint so far, is falling behind the batters.
Yeah, Gallagher, the junior, batting .300. She is the first baseman, done a really good job for Jeremy Bleininger out here at Conotton Valley.
Next offering swung on and missed. Count goes even at 2-2. Gallagher could not catch up on the high inside heat. Lint hunting for her 5th straight K. And she won't get it on that pitch as Gallagher does a nice job of fighting it off the screen to stay alive.
Yeah, Gallagher doing a nice job of getting a piece of that one.
McHugh hugging the third baseline, maybe expecting something down, straight down by the bag. Lent's 2-2 delivery, swung on and missed as Gallagher got caught in between, and it's the 5th straight punch out now for Lent. It will be Tiffany Donato, the third baseman, who stand in for Conotton Valley.
Yeah, Tiffany Donato, the senior. Not a ton of at-bats on the year, but again, like we talked about, another one of those players this time for Conotton Valley getting a quality at-bat because you never know when you're going to need somebody to pinch hit coming up in tournament run.
Well, a bit of the injury bug going on for Conotton Valley, not necessarily that uncommon for the teams that we've seen, as next one was off speed, Donato well out in front. It's 0-2. That's something that a lot of teams are dealing with, a lot of bumps and bruises this time of the year, and you just kind of got to navigate through it.
Absolutely. Everybody has to deal with it, unfortunately.
Next delivery is too high. There's going to be an appeal to first and no swing, as it was Donato holding the hands back. Good job to lay off that rising fastball. The 1-2 from Lint. Strike 3 as Donato can't catch up to it. That's now 6 straight for Lint.
Wow. That's all you can say. Wow.
Up next, it's the second baseman, Ariana Sprano.
And the freshman, Ariana Spano, a 170 average. Second baseman doing a good job.
First offering is too low. Also, my apologies. What? Sprano? Who's Sprano?
I don't know.
Spano, rather.
It's all good.
Next offering from Lent, swung on and missed. What are you laughing about over there?
Nothing.
It's because I was making fun of Chris's math skills. He's now making fun of my penmanship.
Yes, that could be.
Lent's 1-1, and there's going to be a bunt attempt. Spano does offer at it.
Absolutely offered. I'm surprised that Blue called down for that one. That was, to me at least, from my vantage point, it was pretty obvious she offered it that one.
I marked it. I didn't look.
Right. I mean, that's,
1-2. Strike 3 as Lint has now sat down on strikeouts. 7 straight Conotton Valley batters. Dover still leads 2-0 on to the 4th inning. Tornadoes at the plate after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Top of the order is due up for Dover, or take that back, not top of the order, 5, 6, 7 due up rather for Dover as they lead 2-0.
Yeah, Avery Contini, first baseman, going to step in. She's 0 for 1, struck out in her first at bat.
Baker goes back to work, and she loses the handle on the first pitch. It's low to Contini. Last inning for Dover, finding those scores after Malk walked with 2 outs, and she was driven in by a McHugh RBI double. Then McHugh was scored when Lainey Kohler stepped up with an RBI single. Next offering to Contini is also a ball. Baker trying to work ahead. She's done a great job in the circle so far today. Her next one's going to catch the zone for strike one. She's done a great job, Chris, but it's been a couple of those just borderline calls. She's just barely missing the outside corner.
Look, that's what is great about this game, right? It's still judgment call. You don't have AI back there telling you if it's a ball or a strike. It's okay to have human error, human ingenuity with this, right? Input. That's better to put. Whatever. You know what I was getting at. I don't want AI calling balls and strikes. I want humans back there.
Some people argue against that. Me personally, I think it's all a part of the game.
Yes, I want the human interaction.
2-2. Swung on a foul tip. Williams can't quite hold on to it, so it will be Contini staying alive.
And these guys and girls that wear blue, that come out here and umpire, listen, it's not easy what they do.
Oh, no.
Sometimes, rather, they wear zebra stripes on a football field, on a basketball court, in a wrestling ring,
or the
whatever.
blues on the diamond.
It doesn't matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of them out there anymore. And why? Because there's too many people that gripe at them. Every time you turn around and the off-speed pitch nubbed there.
Baker takes it on to first herself.
She almost got run over. Avery Contini did a good job of, staying alive there. But, the bottom line is there's not a lot of them out there. And why isn't there? Because people don't want to come out here and try and help the kids out and get ridiculed by parents and everybody else sitting behind them. So, you know what? Just take a step back. I had to tell somebody earlier this week, man, don't come on our Facebook page and criticize officials.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. We're not doing that.
No, we always thank all of the men and women who contribute their time.
Yeah, we don't always agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can agree to disagree, but we're not going to get on here and bash somebody for it. So, kudos to all the people. And if you sitting in the stands or watching at home think you can do it better, go take a test, please, because they need more umpires.
Go through the process, absolutely.
They need more umpires. So please, stop griping and just go pick up a book and test.
Baker slips behind Banham now 2-0. Weren't expecting a Chris Kail rant, but you got one.
Well, come on. People have been listening for the last 10 years. They know I'm going to get on a pedestal sooner or later.
Soapbox.
Whatever. This is probably my last, could be my last game of the spring, so strike there.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see with the tournaments and such.
Yeah, you never know. If you guys need me, I'm here, but if you don't, I'm going to kind of let you guys take control, and you guys have done a great job all year long with doing this, and you guys deserve to do the playoff and the tournament run for these kids.
Right side tailing out of play, as it will be now 2-2 to Banham. Just couldn't quite keep that fair. But it's hard to believe, by the way, that we're sitting here, we're thinking about, tournaments start, realistically, what is it, a couple days? Really?
Yeah, really, yeah. And it's funny because I was just telling Adam the other day, I said, hey, whenever you get football schedules, make sure you send them to me so I can start doing sheets. And he's like,
you're killing me, man. That's probably what he was thinking. Baker's 2-2. Good job and a hold by Banham. She thought about it. Instead, she pushes the count to full.
The catcher wanted that one. You see somebody has decided to move over towards the shade.
Do you blame him?
I probably shouldn't have wore tan shorts.
3-2. Swung on and missed as Baker gets another punch-out. 2 gone in the top of the 4th. Sarah Clark stands in. She was a strikeout.
It's when your tan shorts turn into brown shorts. You know what I'm saying?
I want to have a comment, but I got nothing for you, Chris. I never do.
Oh, goodness gracious. Listen, if you can't have fun, then why even be here, right?
Clark will offer. She tried to hold the bat back, and she looked
smiled
back with a big smile.
Yep, she smiled. She's still smiling. She knows she went at that one, so it's all right.
That's what I say. That one looks like a beach ball coming in.
Yeah.
Baker's 0-1, too low.
Like we said, Sarah, the second baseman's had a really good season this year.
Oh, yeah.
A good junior year for Miss Clark. 282, 8 RBIs, 12 runs scored. Pretty good year.
Baker tries to get her to chase again on the high one, but she doesn't bite.
And both these teams, realistically, right? Does this game matter? Not really.
Overall, no, but it's that preparation.
Yeah, 100%. In the grand scheme of things, does it matter? No, because the tournament run's what matters. The league titles are already done. There's no more seeding that can be determined from this game. This is just a warm-up, and it's a good one and an important one at that as you get ready for tournament play here next week.
Well, I think both these coaches were more than happy to get this game penciled in.
Oh, there's no doubt.
3-1. Swung on, fouled back off the netting. Count draws full again. A payoff pitch is going to be upcoming.
I promise you, both dugouts want to win this game.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you.
What's the old saying? There is no try, only do. That kind of thing.
Listen, it's
too low, and it's the second walk issued now for Baker as Clark draws a 2-out walk to represent another base runner for Dover. Kara Lint, the pitcher, stands in. She was a strikeout her only other time up. Wanted to make mention there is tournament softball on the way. More track and field action on the way, too, with Big Z Sports. We're going to have the IVC Championships from Newcomerstown coming up here before too long. It'll be myself and Shannon Thomas again.
And listen, I've heard nothing but great things about you guys doing that track meet. I think it's
That's great because we didn't know what we were doing.
Listen, I think that, I think it's great that Big Z Sports is dipping our toes in the water to different things. And listen,
it was a blast, too, by the way.
When a sponsor comes up and says, hey, we want you to do this, and we're going to pay you guys to go do this, then we're all in.
But it really was just a lot of fun to be able to go do that. Next offering, too high to Lint.
Listen, who didn't like track and field back in the day? I mean, you're throwing shot, you're running hurdles, you're running sprints, 100-meter dashes, you're running marathon runs. I mean, I love pole vault, long jump.
Discus, shot put.
Yeah.
Next one from Baker. It's just going to miss the zone.
Who doesn't like track and field?
Well, here's the thing.
I just don't like it when it's cold out.
Well, we got beautiful weather, and hopefully it's going to be the same at Newcomerstown. But there was a lot of great athletes at that Dave Bell Legacy Invitational we got to do. But there was a couple of them that really stood above the rest. I'm sure you're definitely going to be probably hearing about them in Columbus when it comes to the state track meet, as Lint is ahead 3-1 in the count. Trying to think, was it St. Clairsville? They have a runner. Is it Emma Henry? I think was her name. Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for that name.
How about the Hostetler kid from the freshman from Indian Valley, as a freshman breaking records? What was it? 300 hurdles, broke the record.
I believe it was.
Oh.
Lint draws a 2-out walk. Now that's back-to-back free bases given up by Baker, and we'll go to the bottom of the lineup with Madeline Faulkner to stand in. And we are going to get a courtesy runner as Lint will come out. And checking in now for the Tornadoes. Didn't see.
Who was it?
Believe it's
12.
No, I believe it's Kaylin Moore.
Keelan Moore,
pardon me.
Yep.
Oh, nope, sorry.
No.
16.
Allie Hupp. Allie Hupp, just a freshman, getting some base running experience over there at first base. Again, you need base runners,
you do.
Right? Extra base runners for these catchers and pitchers when it gets into tournament play. So,
swung on and missed by Faulkner. Couldn't catch up to it. Quarters are crashed in for Conotton. Hoping to get out number 3 as Baker has pitched herself into a little bit of a jam, already trailing 2-0.
Yeah, definitely needs to get this final out here, does Macy Baker.
Too low, dug out on the ground by Williams. Good pick for her. Will keep the runners at bay.
Yeah, I think it's got to be hard to pitch in games when, last week it's 40 degrees and misting, and today it's 85 and scorching. It's got to be hard to do.
Swung on and missed for Faulkner. On top of that, you're talking about your arm feels different. I mean, as you get looser and as the game goes on, because you're starting this game already feeling loose, ready to go. Meanwhile, when it's cold, it might take you 2, 3, maybe even 4 innings to really get going. The 1-2. Swung on and missed as Baker gets a punch-out.
It's a punch-out, but she goes down in the circle.
As Dover leads 2-0, as we'll step aside. Big Z Sports will return with more high school softball after this.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit waynedoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Welcome back into Bowerston and Conotton Valley High School as Dover leads Conotton Valley 2-0. We move on to the bottom of the fourth inning as Dover will take the field defensively as, of course, all kind of eyes go towards Macy Baker, the senior pitcher for Conotton Valley, went down there after that final pitch there and the final out in some obvious discomfort. So, you know, you always hope for the best in those situations.
You don't want to speculate. I mean, you know, and we're not going to speculate, but that they were definitely testing out some different areas on her, and you know, hopefully everything's okay, and you know, she can maybe just something got tight or whatever. Thoughts and prayers with Macy Baker, the senior. She has pitched a good ball game. She's had a great senior season. We hope that she's able to continue her senior season after today.
So it will be back up to the top of the lineup now for Conotton Valley. Lint still on the mound for Dover, and, you know, with that 2-0 lead that they've had so far, kind of jumping out to that early lead. They've struggled a little bit at the plate from there on in. But for Conotton Valley, obviously, you know, now they've went one time through the order. Got to be finding ways to kind of produce runs here.
And you'll see, you know, right away who they're going to sub in. Obviously, you would assume that on the mound, Maddie Kelly will take over in the circle, but we'll have to wait and see who's going to step in and hit for Macy Baker as the top of the order is due up, and Macy Baker was the leadoff batter. She was 0 for 1. She popped out to the shortstop. She will end her day with 9
I'll let
strikeouts.
you do the counting. There you go.
With 9 strikeouts. And the last batter she faced was a strikeout too. So, yeah, everybody kind of over in the third base dugout there, just you know, more tending to Macy and concerned with her, and not really concerned about what's going on out here. And we're kind of the same way. Looks like Gretchen Rowley might be stepping into pinch hit here. Gretchen Rowley, number 1, a sophomore. Looks like she's going to step in and and hit leadoff here for the Conotton Valley Lady Rockets.
With that in mind, I would imagine that Rowley would move to center field, and I would imagine that would mean Maddie Kelly would come in on the mound for Conotton. We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
Of course, it is the bottom of the fourth inning, and if you have not done so, get subscribed today to the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. You get notified every single time that we go live, including matchups like this one, and all of our tournament action that we will be bringing you here in realistically just a couple days, a week or so, not too long from now.
Yeah, it's coming. What, the track meets what, Saturday?
I have to look. I can't remember. That's terrible. I can't remember, though.
I thought it was Saturday, but it might be wrong.
Well, I can tell you here momentarily.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and check your schedule there, brother.
As we're going to get straightened away with Dover waiting for the start here for Conotton. Obviously, the concern making sure that Baker's all okay and good to go from there. But the track meet that you were talking about, the IVC track meet that is upcoming, not for a little while yet, May 9th, next Thursday.
Oh, it's next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Okay, next Thursday.
No, but we got a lot planned for your tournaments, of course. And coming up this weekend, myself and Shannon Thomas will actually be in Zorville. Tusky Valley and Carrollton will be our showdown, as we'll go ahead and take another brief time out here. Big Z Sports will be back. Dover leading 2-0 after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
When you're traveling to the game, there's a great way to see your directional map on a new radio from Cartoons in New Philly. Just plug in your phone, and all your maps and apps and Bluetooth devices are right on your radio. Cartoons carries a wide selection of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto radios from all of the name brands. From 7-inch screen radios to 10-inch screen radios, Cartoons has you covered. Stop in and see them on display and let Cartoons give you a demonstration. Cartoons, 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. Be there.
Reduce your energy costs and get rebates up to $400? Thad here for TMK Valley Propane. The Ohio Propane Council offers Ohio residents rebates for installing new propane water heaters and furnaces. Heck, even licensed installers can receive incentives for installation. Visit OhioPropaneRebates.com. This public service announcement is brought to you by your friends at TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK. Service with a personal touch.
We're about set for the top of the fourth inning from Bowerston. Today's presentation brought to you by the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Dover leads Conotton Valley 2-0, as we do have just a brief timeout going on here, as the Conotton Valley coaching staff, of course, concerned with Macy Baker. You know, we wish all the best for Macy after going down there. And, just that's the terrible reminder sometimes, Chris. You know, these are sports and these are games that we love, and we love being able to watch them, but at the end of the day, you know, it is an athletic competition, and unfortunate things can happen from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. First and foremost, above anything else, our thoughts and prayers to Macy Baker and her family, her friends. She was up. She was helped off the field. Something happened. We're not going to speculate, but on the last pitch that she threw in a strikeout, by the way, something happened. She went down to the turf, and, she is in the dugout. She's talking with her coaches, talking with her teammates. They did bring the cart over, so we're just kind of waiting in a holding pattern right now.
And I do really want to tip my cap, to the Dover softball team, because what they did as well, they kind of had a little bit of a meeting there, and they said, is it okay if we just take a moment here, and is it okay if – and they said, absolutely. They stepped off the field and just gave that time. You know, a lot of respect there.
Well, listen, and there's nobody here other than the girls in the third base dugout that are concerned about Macy any more than them.
Yes, both dugouts.
Besides that, the first base dugout just as concerned, because they know that she's a competitor. A lot of long faces there, staring eagerly over into the third base dugout, wondering what's going on. And again, we don't want to speculate, but our thoughts and prayers with Macy Baker. And, hoping that everything's good with her. Also want to send a shout-out not just to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, but, of course, the Buckeye Career Center for, our first pitches all season long, sponsored by the Buckeye Career Center. Our In the Dugout interviews brought to you all season long by the Cush Financial Group. Our pregame show, What Electric, our starting lineups all brought to you by Wendy's. The instant replays brought to you by Wayne Dorr. And, of course, coming up after today's game, our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, where we will announce our Mac and Turf Realty player of the game. So it looks like the Dover Lady Tornadoes, going to take the field and it begin to warm up again. The umpire came over and talked to head coach Hannah Duff, and the ladies back on the field after a brief, spell in the dugout, kind of getting some water and trying to stay loose were the Lady Crimson Tornadoes, and we will see what happens down there on the third base dugout now.
My apologies. Had to check in with Adam Sawieski on something.
Good. You're good. No, it's perfectly fine. We went through the sponsors and our home plate umpire now coming out, and we'll see. 1 for 7. Yep, so that's what we thought. Gretchen Rowley will be the leadoff batter now.
Would assume she would be the one in center field then Maddie Kelly would come in on the mound. Conotton Valley, similar to Dover, all season long has been playing that two-pitcher game, which is really a luxury for both these teams to have.
And I do believe Macy is still in the dugout, by the way. I don't think I ever saw her leave the dugout. So
we'll get things underway, as it will be Rowley to lead things off here now as she takes over for Baker in the number 1 hole. So for Rowley, coming in the game, kind of cold and everything. If you can call it cold whenever it's it's this temperature out. In a big spot here, trying to get some momentum rolling for the Rockets. Of course, this is one of those situations for both these teams. It's hard to continue on through a game after an unfortunate situation there, but regardless, they soldier on and hopefully I know all these girls, they still have winning on their mind.
This is the toughest part of sports. Rather it's the girls on the field. Nobody has it any tougher than them, but, it goes to everybody that's here in this ballpark, including us, that, your heart goes out to seeing injuries at this level, and you don't want to see it. And we're hoping nothing but good news coming from Conotton Valley in the future, and hopefully Macy will be able to continue with this tournament run that the Conotton Valley Rockets are poised to go on.
It's a 1-2 count now to Rowley, as missing the zone that time was Lint.
Yeah, and the sophomore stepping in. Listen, this kid has fought and gotten better throughout her career the last several years, and just a little pop-up there to Sarah Clark. But listen, Gretchen Rowley, never played basketball before, decided to go out for basketball this year. And, just tip the cap to her. All schools need kids that have the heart the size of Gretchen Rowley's, I can tell you that.
Well, here's the thing, too, is recently Conotton Valley had kind of been struggling to put bat on ball, and Rowley steps in and says, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
It was an out, but I still got the bat on the ball.
Absolutely.
Braxton Nielsen will stand in. She ground out to the pitcher her first time up. She will see strike one at the knees.
So Nielsen again steps in. Just a junior, 393 average coming in to this evening's game.
Next offering from Lint, swung on and missed. Nielsen, see Coach Bleininger telling her what she's looking for. She chased after the high heat. And on the 0-2, swung on and missed as Lint climbs the ladder for another punch-out, as that will give her 8 for the ball game. Maddie Kelly will now stand in. She struck out her first time up. First offering misses the zone, ball one. We were hoping for the sun to start going down a little bit, Chris, but the only problem is I think it got hotter.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's because we were under this nice shade, and Jacob had to put up a blanket because he's got a heck of a glare over here, and I heard bat the ball there, but it was sky to the infield.
Skies it to Contini, who will put it away at first, so a quick bottom of the fourth there as Conotton Valley is sat down in order. We move on to the fifth. Dover still leads 2-0.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Keim, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Keim Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Keim, built on trust since 1911.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at sarshonecdjr.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
5, 6, 7 due up for the Lady Tornadoes, as taken over on the mound now for the Rockets will be Maddie Kelly, as we predicted, so to speak there, Chris.
As we predicted.
Of course, Kelly, another one of this, we call it two-headed monster that Conotton Valley has on the mound, and another one who is really a kind of another flamethrower for this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, she's really pitched well for Conotton Valley. I don't have her numbers in front, but I'll tell you what, their stats all season long. Head coach, Jeremy Bleininger sent them earlier, and as a
they're
team,
good. We'll tell you that.
They as a team, as a pitching staff, they've been very, very special as a group.
Well, try 255 strikeouts as a group.
They're
not
there
bad.
You go. Yeah, there you go.
So due up. Pardon me, I said 5, 6, 7. It's actually 1, 2, 3 due up. I'll get that right at some point, Chris.
Yeah, 255 strikeouts collectively, like you said. That is crazy. their fielding percentage, I mean, almost 92% in the field on the year, too. Very
Malk,
impressive.
Malk stands in. She had a triple, then drew a walk, stole a base, came around to score, and has pitched a gem on the mound so far. She'll stand in, and her first pitch she sees that time from Kelly is fouled off. Kelly had been in center. I actually cannot tell who's in center now. I think left is Rowley. So I would imagine sliding over then from left would be Booth.
So Booth went to center?
I do believe. Next offering from Kelly's too low. Now 1-1. I think that I don't have good enough eyes to tell you that, Chris.
I don't either, I don't either.
Actually, it might be Delaney Peters who's in center.
It could be.
We'll find out as they come running into the dugout.
Yeah, we'll figure it all out.
Kelly, kick, steals, swung on, fouled off again. We move the count to 1-2.
Big cut by Jenna there. Again, she's done the damage early in this game for the Dover Lady Tornadoes with the leadoff triple on the first pitch of the ball game, and then walked, stole a base, and scored back in the third.
The 1-2 from Kelly. Swung on, and the off speed is laced to right center. It's going all the way to the wall. Malk's going for 2. Coach Duff waving her on to 3. And sliding in safely, actually standing up will be Malk. As that ball gets away, she thought about going home. Instead, she'll hold up there. It's another triple.
2 for 2 with 2 triples. Goodness gracious.
Next up is Olivia McHugh. She delivered an RBI double her last time up and scored Malk.
In the last time, that Malk hit the triple, she popped up to the catcher in the first inning that kind of led Conotton Valley to settle down and get out of problems. And oh my, Malk.
And now they got Malk caught in a pickle, but nobody covers home. And Malk's going to score.
Oh.
She came breaking down the line as it was rounding to bunt was McHugh, pulled the bat back. They started chasing Malk down the line, threw down to third, but nobody stayed home.
Nobody came home. I mean, big fault. Miley Gallagher was slapping her glove. She knew that she's got to come in and cover home plate when that happens. When you get in a rundown, you got to have kids to fill in behind. And just a small mental mistake cost another run for Conotton Valley.
Well, there's that situation again when we say with the injuries and having to change lineups and stuff. Sometimes players out of position, if you're in a spot that you're not normally used to, that could end up being what happens. So Dover does lead 3-0 now, as that one's going to be put into play, gloved by the third baseman, delivered on to first and out there. And a good play from third base that time was Donato. I didn't know if she was going to get it in time to retire McHugh, but she does.
Yeah, it took a little bit of a weird hop, but you know what? Probably, thankfully for the Dover Lady Tornadoes, if you're a fan of theirs, probably a good thing that didn't happen with Jenna Malk standing over there, because that could have been an easy bang double play.
Sure enough, could have been. It's the next offering from Kelly. This one's to Kohler. It's a strike. Kohler, she reached on a fielder's choice. Then she stole a base. Then she delivered an RBI single. Delivery from Kelly swung on and missed as she goes low. That's something else that's kind of interesting here, Chris, in this game as a dynamic. Kelly not afraid to work lower in the zone, and that was a little bit different from Baker, so it's kind of got to adjust.
Yeah, 100%. Baker lived upstairs in a nice play there and a flip to first base by Maddie Kelly.
Yeah, you got to if you're a lineup that's coming in and you're expecting one thing, and all of a sudden midway through the game, it's an entirely different kind of pitching approach. It sometimes takes some time to adjust to, but for Dover's sake, maybe they're happy then with that 3-0 lead, which will help out with that a bit.
Well, and look, that is exactly why it's good to have that 1-2 punch, right? One going to work up in the zone, the other one going to work low in the zone, and a nice play right there by the shortstop, Braxton Nielsen, to retire Charlie Reese, and that's going to do it for the Tornadoes in the top of the fourth. We'll move to the bottom of the fifth right after this on Big Z Sports.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
It'll be 4-5-6 due up from Bowerston. Today's presentation of high school softball, a service of the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Dover still leading 3-0. Shouldn't say still leading. They take that 3-0 lead after a botched defensive play for Conotton Valley and some heads-up base running for Jenna Malk, who came around to score after getting stuck in a rundown. Has the Lady Tornadoes up by 3. The catcher, Delilah Williams, will lead things off here. Lint still on the mound, still pitching masterfully. She has not given up a base knock all game. Swung on and missed for Williams.
She is just dealing right now.
In fact, she has not allowed a base runner. She has not walked anybody either.
Yep. The perfect game right now. Nope. I just kiboshed it. I hope I didn't kibosh it for you, Kara.
And you kiboshed it. And there's a single for Williams almost immediately.
Yeah. No, it's not.
And there's going to be all the way to the wall, in fact, as it's going to be a double for Williams. And let me tell you, Kara Litt, if you go back and watch this later, you can thank Chris Kail for that one.
Kara, I am sorry. I knew better than to say something. I said it, and I shouldn't have. I apologize. But look, Delilah Williams got hit that one on she
frozen
hit
rope.
A seed. Yep.
So it will be Delaney Peters to stand in. She struck out her first time up. Lynn's first offering to Peters is right by her for strike number 1.
Yeah, I feel like a tool now.
Well, you know,
my kid will probably come over here and hit me. So I'll probably get bad phone calls and
most
text
likely
messages later.
Well, our producer for Claxon Communications tonight, Jacob Heading, just said that, you know, you can go back and watch the exact moment that Chris Kail's heart broke as he realized what he did. Of course, got to thank as well Aidan Garabrandt running the camera for us tonight here from Bowerston. Lynn's next delivery too high. Good hold for Peters. You could tell I'm very much the superstitious kind when it comes to softball, Chris, because the moment that you said it, I looked at you with wide eyes like you got to be kidding me.
I know. I shouldn't have said it, and I did.
Lynn's next offering. Strike 3 called as Peters will be sat down looking for out number 1.
Hey, we've had hate mail come into Big Z Sports before, only it was from Ridgewood. It wasn't your alma mater. I might get hate mail from my alma mater now.
Kate Liggett stands in. She swings and misses. Conotton Valley not wanting to squander this prime opportunity with a runner in scoring position after getting their first base knock of the ballgame. Next delivery from Lint is there for strike number 2. The other thing that I'm sure, Chris, going back and watching this, Lainey Kohler at shortstop's probably thinking, if I was about 3 inches taller, I might have had that.
That's her dad's fault. So
the 0-2 delivery. Fouled away. And
yeah, buddy.
Chris Kail with a little bit of a flinch there. This protects you, if you didn't know.
It does, but yeah. Come on, kid. Jeez. Trying to kill the announcers over here.
I didn't move. I didn't move.
I know you didn't
the
move.
The 0-2.
I did.
Swung on, put into play, back to Lint, fields it cleanly, on to first, and she will get the out. However, the run does move up to the next base, so Williams will stand at third as Liggett grounds out. Miley Gallagher will now stand in. I've never seen you move that fast. You know that?
Well, I mean, I was dead to rights. I wouldn't have any teeth if that plastic thing wasn't sitting there right now. My teeth would have been gone.
Don't hit the B.
I would have looked like Roll Tide Willie.
Lynn's first offering to Gallagher as a strike. I hate that I understand that reference.
Listen, I love Roll Tide Willie. They built him a new house. You know that?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lent's next offering. Gallagher pops up straight back. Headache behind us, and it'll go on to the, not quite, almost to the baseball field.
We see the Kohler on the field made a play. The Kohler standing back there by the...
He held his hands out.
Yeah, right. You see why I blame him for everything that goes wrong.
Now the 0-2. Off speed, and she ties up Gallagher for out number 3. Conotton Valley does break through for their first hit of the ball game, but they still trail 3-0. Lady Tornadoes at the plate after this.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
We move on to the 6th inning with Dover leading 3-0 over Conotton Valley here from Bowerston. Maddie Kelly back on the mound for the Rockets, and it will be Avery Contini, Maddie Bannum, and Sarah Clark due up for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, and this is actually the third at bat for Avery Contini.
Where she's
every
lead
time
off.
she's let off the inning. It's weird how that works with Charlie Reese getting the last out of the inning 3 consecutive times through the order.
Maybe she's going to ask Coach Duff, like, hey, maybe this is a leadoff thing for me now.
Yeah, right. Can I lead off?
So Kelly is ready. She'll toe the rubber. And her first offering to Contini's too low. Contini's so far in her 2 plate appearances, a strikeout and a ground out.
Mm-hmm.
She'll watch ball 2. That runs too high.
Grounded back to the pitcher.
Absolutely beautiful day out here in Bowerston. Packed house as well. Always love to see it for some high school softball.
Yeah, 10 strikeouts for Kara Lint, 9 for Macy Baker before she left, and Maddie Kelly looking for her first strikeout right here. But she's going to have to battle back to do it.
I'd imagine, and no, it's going to be a 4-pitch walk instead as Contini has a leadoff walk and represents another run out there on the bases for Dover. Bantam stands in. She struck out twice. First offering from Kelly is going to catch the zone for strike 1. Kelly off the mound too, Chris. She's got those long strides. It feels like she's halfway to you by the time she lets the ball go.
Her delivery's just a little bit different, right? She almost has a pause.
It's like a hitch
at the top. Yeah, something. It's just something that's different, right? And I think that if I'm a batter, that's going to throw me off. You know what I mean?
The 0-2
it's just
and
like I don't know what it is, a pause. I think she tried to throw a screw right there and just didn't get it out of her hand. But nonetheless, whatever that is, the pause, the hitch, I don't know what it is, but definitely can throw a hitter off. So
Williams tried to throw down as Contini got caught cheating just a little bit too far. They couldn't quite get the throw down.
Yeah, she about got drilled down there at first base, no doubt.
Kelly's 1-2, just misses the zone. I was almost going to ring that one up.
Yeah. From my view, it looked
just a hair outside, maybe a bit high as well.
Listen, we're off to the side, so it looks differently for us.
There's some good contact as Bantam pops it up. Middle of the center, and left fielder comes in, can't quite make the play as Rowley. Both runners will advance and be safe on a bloop single for Bantam.
Yeah, Rowley just missed that one, and also, who else is out there? Yeah, Delaney Peters out there in center.
So I did have that right before.
You did have that right. So Peterson center, and they were both converging on it. But look, that sun, not at a good angle right now.
Yeah. So 2 runners on. Courtesy runner comes in for Bantam. And in looks like it's number 3 for the Tornadoes, Emily Zerfley.
So Emily Zerfley, just a sophomore, again, getting some time pinch running. Good job by Maddie Bantam to get her first hit of the game.
Kelly kicks, steals, swung on. There's a little nubber off the end of the bat, but it's going to go over the first baseman's head and foul for Clark. Clark looking for her first hit. She walked her last time up and got stranded on second base.
So again, Avery Contini down at second base after the leadoff walk. And Maddie Bantam, a bloop single.
That was hit into, that was going to be a hard play no matter who made it.
Didn't matter.
Fouled straight back off the mask of Williams, so Clark's behind 0-2, and that's never a fun thing to deal with.
I don't think Delilah was phased a bit. She just kind of like, whatever. Go get the ball and throw it back to the pitcher.
She's better than me because every time that would have happened to me, I'd be sitting on my butt for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, rattle in the cage is not a good thing.
Now the 0-2. Strike 3 called on the corner at the knees, and Clark is sat down on 3 pitches.
Beautiful pitch. First strikeout for Maddie Kelly.
Lint will stand back in. She struck out and drew a walk so far today and has pitched, as we said, a gem on the mound. She's only given up the 1 base hit.
Yeah. I know.
Kelly delivers, and Lint, I think, kind of got caught in between, swung late. She's behind 0-1.
So if she gets a hit here, can that erase the hit for Conotton Valley?
Well, not in the scorebook, but maybe in her mind it would.
Okay. In my mind it would.
That's written in pen, Chris. I can't change that.
I know.
It's all your fault.
It's written in the stars.
Kelly delivers. Lint rounds the bunt, and she offers, can't quite get it down, and both runners will advance.
And you know what? Very smart play by Williams, the catcher, for not firing down. Braxton Nielsen was over there, but I think that would have been a tough play. She was moving towards third base. I think it was the right call on Williams just to eat that one and let the double steal happen and, live to fight another day instead of trying to chuck that one in to third base at a bad angle. And strike 3.
Strike 3 called as Lint is sat down looking on 3 pitches, and now all of a sudden Kelly's found her spot, that low and away part of the zone.
And that's why you don't throw that ball away. Very smart job on the catcher's part. If she throws that away or Nielsen mishandles it.
Could be 2 runs.
It could be a pair of runs right there. Instead, it was a strikeout at the plate, and you can get out of this inning with only down 3.
Madeline Faulkner stands in, and she takes that one off the outside part of the knee. And no problem, jogs down to first, so the bases will be juiced. Boy, that's a little bit of toughness there.
And that is not what Maddie Kelly wanted to do at all. Because now you load the bases, and now you're kind of forced to pitch to somebody who's hit 2 triples already in this game.
And somebody who's got a lot of pop in this Dover lineup in Mulk.
Yeah. Been a while.
Well, Rowley in left is playing about at the warning track, and that's probably not a bad place to be.
Been a while since, I've seen somebody hit the ball as hard as she has today just on a rope. And she laces that one, but she gets a little bit
off
of spin
the end of the
on
bat.
it.
Off the end of the bat for Mulk as she will fly out to end the inning. Stranded 3 was Dover, but they still lead 3-0. Conotton Valley at the plate after this.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. Or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Welcome back into Bowerston as Dover leads 3-0, and we got a pitching change as they're going to let Jenna Malk go to work now on the mound for the Crimson Tornadoes. So that will end the day for Kara Lent, who will, I'd say she did well, Chris. As she went through 6 full and only allowed the 1 hit. Now you get even a little bit more zip out of Malk.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Jenna Malk, like we talked about her numbers earlier, on the season, 71 innings pitched, .39 ERA, 117 strikeouts, and 12 walks. And, look, nothing wrong with getting her a little bit of cleanup duty here in the 6th and 7th, right?
Lint will actually go and sit, and into the game defensively will be Zerfley for Dover. And it looks like Zerfley, I think, will be in left field. And your center fielder sliding over for Dover will be Charlie Reese. And in right field now
should be Faulkner. No?
It is Madeline Faulkner,
Yep.
Thank you. First offering from Malk is a strike to Donato. Next offering, outside corner, strike 2, and boy, can Malk bring it.
Yeah, there is no doubt. I mean, 4 special pitchers across these two teams. There's just no doubt about it.
Swung on and missed. It's a drop, strike 3. She'll run down to first, but it's not going to be in time as Donato is sat down on strikes for the second time. And Malk making quick work of the first batter she sees.
Yeah, with her first. Stepping in, Ariana Spano. Second baseman struck out in her first time.
Not Sprano, as I said for some reason.
Not Soprano.
Malk delivers.
Probably never even seen that show.
Strike at the knees.
Have you? You even know what that show is?
Yes.
Okay.
I have watched The Sopranos. Yes.
Just checking.
Now Sprano's going to round the bunt, and she might have foul tipped it, but regardless, she offers. It's strike 2.
You just said Soprano.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Gosh darn it! Now you got it in my head.
Yeah, you're gonna go home and watch it, aren't you?
I am. Spano can't catch up to the high heater, and that is 6 straight strikes coming in relief for Malk. She's got 2 strikeouts.
My goodness.
Back to the top of the order.
Straight cheddar right there.
Is Rowley now in.
Gretchen, her second at bat. She popped out to second base in her first plate appearance.
More high heat from Malk for strike 1. Final 2 times through the order here for Conotton Valley, looking to make a little bit of magic. As Rowley's going to offer on a bunt. She can't quite get it down, though. It's now 0-2.
Good job by Avery Contini and also Olivia McHugh to charge. Both corners charged. Sarah Clark came over and protected first base, so good job of the Dover defense, always moving.
Delivery from Malk, and Rowley gets a bat on it, fouls it away, and stays alive.
Yeah, Gretchen caught up to that one there, fouled it off. Nice job.
Coach Bleininger telling her she really, he rather really liked where that bat plane was.
Yeah, I agree.
Malk delivers. That was off speed. Rowley dribbles it onto Kohler at short, on to first, and it will be out number 3 rather. But Rowley does get the bat on it. So we move on to the top of the 7th. Dover leads 3-0. Can the Tornadoes add on more? Find out after this.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
On to the 7th inning now as Conotton Valley trails 3-0 to Dover. Maddie Kelly on the mound and due up this half inning for the Tornadoes. It is going to be 2-3-4. Olivia McHugh sees her offers for strike one. Already thank Jacob and Aidan for their work with Claxon Communications. A big thank you to Leo as well, operating a camera here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kelly's next offering fouled over towards the Conotton Valley dugout.
Almost had a spectator get drilled over there by the dugout.
And I just go back to the old adage of use your hands and it won't hit you.
Yeah, right. Maddie Kelly doing a good job here.
Check swing, appeal down to first, didn't go.
Doing a good job here in relief under tough circumstances. And she's done a nice job. Has a pair of strikeouts.
Delivery from Kelly went off speed, but it drew too high in the zone. It's now 2-2. Overall, Dover producing the 3 runs. I know they're overall happy about leading, but I'm sure they'll go back and watch this game later and say, there were some missed opportunities. But for Conotton Valley's sake, defensively, they can't be that disappointed with this outing at all.
No, I mean, obviously you had a couple hard hit balls by Jenna Malk. Olivia McHugh capitalized with an RBI double. And really, other than that, there hasn't been a whole lot for the Tornadoes. I mean, the RBI single by Kohler was just a nice placed ball. Other than that, there just hasn't been a lot of offense in this game. Pitchers have really done well.
There's a leadoff walk for McHugh. So it'll be Lainey Kohler who stands in. She ground out to the pitcher her last time up, pardon me. She also has an RBI single in this game.
Yep. And a fielder's choice back in a stolen base in the first inning.
Kohler pops up right side, heading towards the dugout and out of play. So Kohler slips behind 0-2.
I think Dover a pair of four stolen bases if you want to count the 2 on the double steal.
It would be a double steal, yeah.
So 4 stolen bases on the evening.
Kelly's next delivery. Kohler stays alive, 0-2. It's the only downside about having the concrete's really nice to stand on here, but I don't think it's very good on these softballs and the baseballs for that matter behind us coming down and cracking off of that.
No, but you know what? It is
very nice to maneuver.
It is nice, yes. So much better than having to deal with dirt and rock and everything else.
Kelly went too far outside. Kohler holds off.
Dare I say, just a bit outside.
Williams is watching how far McHugh is getting off of first there, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're going for a strike him out, throw him out here. Instead, there's a grounder and fielded by the third baseman on to first for out number 1 on the fielder's choice. A heads-up play there by Donato, who looked over at McHugh. She was already well past halfway down the line. She probably wasn't going to get her, so they do get the sure out number 1.
Yeah, I 100% agree. There was no way that Spano was going to get over there and cover the bag. McHugh just a little bit too quick over there. She had the head start, had the running start. So absolutely the right play by the third baseman, Donato there.
Reese fouls it back over our heads. On to the baseball field.
Kohler a second fielder's choice, but advancing the runners.
Reese in this game has struck out twice. She also grounded out to short. Delivery from Kelly popped up almost the same spot as it's going to stay in play, and Kelly's going to come off the circle and make the catch.
Yeah, Charlie Reese just got under that one. 0 for 4 now for the right fielder.
Cantini stands back in. Hey, she's not leading off this time, Chris.
Right. I mean, that's almost a miracle in itself.
Strikeout, ground out, and a walk, and also a stolen base for her. That's going to catch the zone for strike one.
Really nice pitch by Maddie Kelly there.
From our angle, I almost want to say right down Broadway, but I know it's just on that outside corner painted.
Right down 212.
Kelly delivers. That's going to be another one. Hard location to deal with unless you get your hands behind it. It's now 0-2. The 0-2 offering from Kelly is going to be an off speed that's going to hit the dirt. Good job by Williams to keep it in front of her.
You wanted a backhand change. It
there
took
it was.
us all the way to get to the 6th to see it, but there it was. 7th, sorry.
Kelly's 1-2 is going to be on the outside corner at the knees for strike 3. So in relief, Kelly works out of a bit of a jam. Conotton Valley coming up to the plate. They need to produce at least 3 runs. Big Z Sports is back after this.
If you're planning a major concrete project, you need the help of Stocker Concrete Company. From precast concrete products to ready-mix concrete, sand, gravel, limestone, and concrete block, the professionals at Stocker Concrete can help you get started and keep you on the path to completion using the best materials you can find. Stocker Concrete is the concrete material provider you can count on. See them at 7574 Route 36, Janaden Hutton, or call 740-254-4626.
Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has just what you're looking for, so your athlete has the best gear for the sports they play. Dumont's has a large apparel selection and can handle your customized screen printing as well as embroidery for your team or business. For sporting goods and for all your apparel needs, Dumont Sporting Goods in Dover and Canton has everything you want to play and look your best.
Can the Rockets find a way to rally as they trail 3-0, moving into the bottom of the 7th inning? Jenna Malk back on the mound again for Dover, who she would be working on a 6-out save if she is able to continue on through here.
You read my mind. That's exactly what I was going to come back with. You stole my line.
My bad. It will be 2-3-4 due up for Conotton Valley.
Yeah, Conotton Valley looking to get something going here. Start out with Braxton Nielsen.
Ground out strikeout. Now she bunts. There goes Nielsen. She's hustling down to
In
first.
there.
Close play,
Yes,
and it's
sir.
going to be safe.
Yes, sir.
As just beating it by maybe a half step. And you know, Chris, I was starting to wonder. We saw a couple different bunt attempts from Conotton Valley. I wondered if they were going to try to pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
Might as well make the Dover defense do a little bit of work. They only had, realistically, a handful of defensive opportunities before that.
Yeah, you just hope that it's not a little bit too late. And I believe that's the, the second hit of the game.
It is.
Delilah had the double, so.
Maddie Kelly tried to uncork on that one that was low and outside. Yeah. She could not do it for strike 1.
She's trying to make this a 1-run game.
Just holding the bat back is Kelly. It's a ball outside. No, I'm pretty sure Maddie was trying to knock it off of the Dover bus that's out there over in left field.
Well, look, 387 hitter. She can do it. She's got the power. There's no doubt. I think she hit a pair of bombs last night.
Malk delivers. Too low. Good eye for Kelly.
You know what they say, the faster it comes in, the faster it goes out.
No, that's also when it's power versus power. You
Right.
know, whenever you're the batter, you don't actually have to generate all that much to get on it. Malk's delivery. Kelly's actually going to go for a bunt. She can't quite get it down, though.
Yeah.
Tried to catch the Dover defense off guard. Now it's 2-2 with Kelly.
Nielsen down at first. Sorry.
You're good. Malk gets ready. Her 2-2. Swung on and missed, and it is going to be out number 1 as a big punch out for Malk.
You lost your chair.
I did.
Malk, her 3rd strikeout now. 2nd time Maddie Kelly struck out.
In fact, I was so excited about the strikeout, Chris, I must have kicked my chair over.
And now the powerful Delilah Williams up, and that's going to be a foul ball, little dribbler.
Heads-up play over there at third base for Dover, by the way, though, because McHugh saw it. She was breaking in on it, then kind of woed up and let it spin foul, because otherwise there was no way they were getting either runner.
Yeah, no way. 1 for 2 is Delilah Williams. She had the double that broke up the perfect game earlier in this contest.
Too far outside, probably a touch low as well to Williams on the 1-1.
Ones are wild, 1 and 1 and 1 on the board.
Nielsen getting a big lead there, and you saw Dover kind of playing with the idea of throwing it over there. There's going to be a hot shot down the right side, and it's going to go just foul as Williams went opposite field, inside out of that ball, and it just tailed too far foul.
I mean, she's hit a couple balls here in this game that have just, I think that's the second one she's hit down the line. The last time she pulled one down the third base line, if I remember right.
Over the shortstop.
Just missed. Oh, no, I'm saying the one that was foul.
Malk's next delivery is too high off the glove of the catcher, and moving up easily is Nielsen. She's going to make a big turn and look at third, but she will go back in. So now, runner in scoring position, one gone. Williams in the 2-2 count. It was a passed ball that time as Bantam couldn't quite hold on to it.
Yep.
Malk delivers, swung on, and staying alive as Williams, as she'll foul it back off the cage. I'm particularly hard on catchers. I think everything's a pass ball.
Well, I mean, look, she should have had that one, but that's, hey, look.
She's had a phenomenal game behind the plate.
She's had a great game.
We're just messing around. We're not giving her that bag of a time.
Absolutely.
Malk's next delivery. She went up the ladder and got Williams to bite for a big out number 2. Delaney Peters now will stand in for Conotton Valley as their last chance.
Yeah, definitely froze her there, tied her up.
First offering, Peters can't catch up to it. She's down 0-1.
Peters 0 for 2, struck out in the second and struck out in her last at bat. Final 2 strikes for Conotton Valley. Jenna Malk looking to close this one out for Carolyn.
Peters over the shortstop, off the glove of the left fielder, and Conotton Valley coming home is Nielsen. She's safe, and staying at first will be Peters. And the Rockets do get on the board.
You going E out there?
Hard to call that one.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the sun definitely played in to Emily Zerfley there, but
strike 1 to Liggett. She has a strikeout and a ground out with Conotton Valley. A little bit of life here with 2 gone. Liggett sees the next one too far outside. And Chris, if you look at it this way, Liggett standing at the plate, she represents the tying run.
I mean, look, chip in a seat, right? We say that all the time. You just need a chip in a seat.
Delivery. Swung on and missed as Liggett can't quite get the bat head on it. Down to their last strike. Malk looking for the save. Liggett looking to keep Conotton Valley alive in this game. Too high. Good hold by Liggett. Count draws even at 2-2. That was the same pitch that they got Williams to offer at for out number 2. Malk kicks, deals. Swung on and fouled, and staying alive is Liggett.
Yeah, definitely BGing at the plate right now. Doing a good job, getting a piece of it. Trying to find one she likes so she can drive here.
Peters on first. Malk delivers. Off speed, and she got Liggett out on her front foot. And the Dover Lady Crimson Tornadoes are going to walk away victorious 3-1 from Bowerston. Today's presentation of high school softball and a great pitching duel defensive battle, kind of what we thought it would turn out to be. The Tornadoes pick up a nice win moving towards tournament time while the Rockets will fall, but not a whole lot, I would say, to hang your head about overall. Some bounces didn't quite go their way. And, of course, the unfortunate situation with Macy Baker not getting to finish the game. So I think both these teams have a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It was a really well-played softball game on both sides. Tip your hat to, Hannah Duff and her staff and the Lady Crimson Tornadoes that come in and get a big win. And, tip your cap to, Jeremy Bleininger and his staff as well. Both these teams poised to make deep runs. And, look, we wish nothing but the best for Macy. Thoughts and prayers with her and her family. And, hopefully we'll get good news later on.
And if you notice here what's happening out on the field there, Chris, is I think both teams now with that in mind actually going to stand together and probably offer a little bit of a prayer after the
how classy is this, dude?
Certainly is. As with the senior pitcher, of course, Macy, all of our thoughts and prayers right now to her and this Conotton Valley program. Hopefully we do hear good things coming out and some updates coming out soon as both teams do join together. We'll go ahead and step aside now and move on to your Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show, and we will hand out our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications will be back after this.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust. Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the financial needs of local community members for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with the unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact the office at 330-308-8700 or visit cushfinancial.com to schedule your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independent Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA, SIPC.
Find your path to success at Buckeye Career Center. Buckeye students earned over 3,000 industry-recognized credentials this past school year, and over 130 students participated in our school-to-work program or an internship at a local business. Let us help you get a jump start on your future in a career of landscaping and turf management, pharmacy technician, HVACR, CAD development and design, or any of our over 30 programs. Enroll today for next school year by visiting BuckeyeCareerCenter.org.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Live more comfortably this winter with the help of Unified Insulation Systems. Unified Insulation Systems is a full-service insulation and weatherization provider that can show you how to properly insulate your home or business. With good insulation from Unified Systems, you can prevent your gutters from freezing and get rid of your high-energy bills. Call Jeremiah Thomas today for your free quote at 330-773-7377 or visit unifiedinsulation.com. Call Unified Insulation Systems today, your most trusted name in insulation.
Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications wrapping things up out of your Dumont Sporting Goods post-game show. Of course, big thank you to the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency for today's presentation of high school softball. 3-1, Dover picks up the win over Conotton Valley. As we went back and forth quite a bit here, myself and Chris Kail on our Mac and Turf Realty Player of the Game. It was a hard one to try to figure out who we were going to go with because we had some really good pitching performances and offensive performances, but ultimately we went with the pitcher who got the win on the mound in the start, as it is Kara Lint for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, as she struck out 10, only gave up 1 hit in her innings of work, in her 5 full innings of work. Kara also at the plate was able to draw a walk. I do believe came around to score, but regardless, she does get the win on the mound in Dover's 3-1 victory. So congratulations to Kara and congratulations to the Lady Tornadoes, as that will do it for today's presentation. Of course, get subscribed to our YouTube channel and get notified every single time we go live. For Chris Kail and the entire Claxon Communications crew, I am Nick McWilliams. We will be back at a high school diamond or track near you soon.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of High School Sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter at @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.